Good morning and welcome to Mysore, my first city in Karnataka. So I am going to start the morning by going to Mysore Palace. It opens at 10 o'clock, it's about 10 o'clock now. I think it's going to be pretty impressive, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. So let's go and see it. It's so cute, all the children are off to school and they've all got their uniforms on and their big backpacks. And they're all just saying like, hello, and it's just so cute. So the palace complex is to the side of me here. It looks absolutely huge on a map with loads of gardens and loads of temples. Just realised I didn't bring anything to cover my shoulders, but never mind. Yeah, I'm not actually too sure where the entrance is, so I'm just going to keep walking alongside the main road and I'm sure we will find it. Wow, look at this one. Am I going this way? This way? Thanks. 50 rupees, that is so cheap, oh my gosh. Wow, this looks impressive. In terms of palaces that I've seen so far in India, I would say Udaipur is still my favourite, which is one of the first ones that I saw in Rajasthan. So this one, I don't know, maybe it will just be Udaipur. I mean, I know it's not all about that, but let's be honest, you want to see the best. So yeah, let's see if this one is going to be the best. The grounds are huge. Okay, we need to take our shoes off. Once again, making things way more difficult than they need to be. You drop your shoes with someone, they give you a bag, then you have to queue up in a second queue for them to take the bag. Why don't they just do it in one queue? They make so much work for themselves. But it is nice being barefoot anyway. There was ever a good mirror selfie, this is it. This is really impressive, this palace. I mean, it's a shame because the audio guide thing apparently has been cancelled, which is annoying because usually they give you so much information, so I don't really even know what I'm looking at, and I don't really pay for a guide and things like this purely because I see guides talking to people and you know they have to tell them absolutely everything and you're here for like 3 hours and I cannot be doing with that. But wow, I've just come into another amazing room. Look at this, oh my god. Well, I was just thinking that was so cheap to enter, 50 rupees, but to see the residential side it is 180. So I have paid it because I think it'll be worth it from what I have seen already. And you know, I just have to remember places like Udaipur Palace are like 600, 500, 600 rupees to get in. So if I'm just paying these two, that's not too bad at all. Okay, I couldn't actually film in the residential quarter because there's no photography, no videography. It wasn't as impressive as the palace that we saw before, but it was just so much quieter and they had lots of photos and paintings and artifacts, so that was interesting to see, but definitely not as grand. But yeah, I feel like it's still quite early, maybe 11 o'clock, so maybe a lot of people are still in that palace and haven't reached here yet, but it was nice just walking around with a little bit of peace and quiet, shall we say. So I did enjoy it, although you don't really miss out on much if you don't go in. But now I don't really know what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to have a little walk around the complex a little bit more, see what else there is to do here, get my 50 rupees worth. Yes, let's have a look. Wow, look at it from this angle. Look at this, it's so huge. And we go out of the palace and back into the busy streets of the city. There are also traffic lights here, which blew my mind because I haven't seen traffic lights for ages, basically. Oh wow, so many flowers now. That market was actually really nice to walk through. Obviously you get a lot of hassle, but I try and like stick to the lanes that are more like local produce, like that locals are buying, cutlery and stuff like that. Like obviously I'm not going to buy that, so no one hassles you. And all the flowers, they were so amazing to see. And that was, what market was that? Devaja market? I don't know, it's just opposite the palace anyway. There's loads in this area, loads of fruit, loads of flowers. Yeah, it's nice. A little bit of hassle, but nice. You know, Mysore is still a very busy city, I must say. I've got another coconut of this very smiley man. I have literally been trying to get like a coconut a day since I've been in South India. They're just everywhere and they get cheaper and cheaper. It's like 30 here. Yesterday I got one for 25 rupees. That is just so cheap, and I love going back to like the same man as well, especially if they're really nice. It's nice just to go back to the same person, but for now, I'm going to enjoy this. Thank you. So this is an art gallery, and it's a super cool building, but it looks very desolate. I've just been shouted at to say they're doing a renovation, but it's a really nice building anyway, isn't it? I am staying in completely the wrong area of Mysore. I'm about a 5-minute walk from the palace, which is great for the palace, but I'm only ever going to go to the palace once, and it's a very kind of local area with no restaurants or anything. So when I googled the other day like best cafes in Mysore, which is what I always do, all of these like healthy, vegan, fresh cafes, but they're all in an area called Gokulam. So I went up there yesterday and I went to Depth and Green Cafe and Chakra Cafe, and then there was loads of other travellers and loads of yoga on offers, because yoga is actually really big in Mysore, but where I'm staying, like, you just don't see any of it. But right now, I think I'm going to go to Chamundi Hill. I just need to get a tuk-tuk to take me there. So I just jumped into an auto rickshaw to go to Chamundi Hill, but I actually think it's too far to go for the tuk-tuk. So he is now taking me to the bus station, which is by the palace anyway, I think. And then I'm going to get a bus to Chamundi Hill. I feel like that's the best way. Go here, so I need to get out here. Okay. Right, so now we just need to work out which bus to get, but it should be quite easy because it is like a touristic place. I guess it's maybe this 201 one. Calling me over, he knows where I'm going. Excuse me. He's going to Chamundi Hill? Yes, down. Yeah. Right, we are off. That was super easy and 30 rupees, so cheap. Air-conditioned bus, fully recommended. It's the best way to come up here. Now, I think there are some steps that I have to walk up right to the top, but I think we're pretty high already. There's lots of stalls, people selling stuff. I think Nandi is around here. Nandi is what I'm looking for first, so let's go and try and find him. This guy is pretty famous, I think. Wow, it is a hive of activity up here. No, I don't need one. No. Okay, so look at this. Look at this cow. It is so yellow. So those cows are yellow because there was a cow festival here a few days ago, and so they put all this yellow dye on them. Super random. I mean, I've never heard of anything like that, but there we go. I guess I wouldn't. So yeah, they're all still yellow from that. This is beautiful. This is like totally quiet. This is like absolute bliss when you've been in India for a while. Like just silence, silence, silence.
200 steps.
200 steps.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Wow, look at this view of Mysore. That is so cool. I can see people and market stalls, so we must be close. So Nandi is Lord Shiva's bull, but he's also like his transport and his friend and his protector and his receptionist, I heard from someone the other day. So yeah, but I must say I do often question, I'm out of breath already because I'm walking back up the stairs. I do often question, like when you walk so far and you go so far just to see like a statue, it's like, is it really worth it? I don't know, but it is really beautiful up here. The view of the city is really nice. The sky is just so nice and blue right now. It is pretty hot. I'm gonna walk back up to Chamundi Hill at the top, maybe see some of the temples, we'll see, and then just head back down. Yeah, not anything like amazingly special up here, but or as a non-Hindu as well, but it's pretty cool, and I guess it's passed a few hours in Mysore for me. Well, I'm pleased I went up to Chamundi Hill. I'm back in Mysore now. I thought it was going to be a real effort because it's quite far away, but actually going to the public bus station by the palace, super easy and pretty cheap. Now there is so much more to do in Mysore. Everything just seems like it's a lot further out of the city though. I mean, I read that Mysore has like 6 or 7 palaces, which is crazy, like so many. And there's some like cool gardens and stuff like that around here. There's also the yoga scene here as well, and some really kind of cool cafes, like perfect for kind of like expats and people just wanting to chill for a while. But that's definitely not in the centre of Mysore, so I would recommend looking into that side if you do want to stay there. I really wish I had stayed up in that area, but there we go. I actually don't think I'm going to do anything else today, to be honest. I'm going to go and film a sit-down video all about India next, so make sure you look out for that. And then yeah, I might go to the Green Hotel for dinner because I heard it's pretty good there. So yeah, I'm going to end this vlog here. I hope you have enjoyed seeing Mysore today, and thank you very much for watching. If you have liked this, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments, and also subscribe for more travel videos, and then I will see you in my next video, which is going to be in Bangalore.